Hi, friends. Welcome to the late night live at the Roxy, baby. Um, what are we doing today? Ask me anything. That's the whole. That's the whole vibe of the show. I am currently in the middle of thinking, packing, doing, moving, grooving. What does all that mean? Well, I have had a weekend, a day, all that stuff. I'm a little flustered, a little clusterfucky, and wanted to still go live with you guys anyway. So I figured we'd chill together and kind of see what's up. Um, so anyway, I thought it'd be nice to do an AMA. So as always, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer, super chat in. That's if you want to support the show. It's an entirely fan funded show. But today, so those will always get extra love in my heart and they will be read first. However, just ask me anything in the chat and we'll do an entire AMA for the show today. So that those of you guys who support the show by being here all the time but can't financially support still get your questions answered. Yeah, buddy. Could be about TV. I'm currently binging Emily in Paris. I can't find a way to log back into my what is the one that Bel Air is on? And Peacock. And I haven't been able to watch. What's the other thing that I really wanted to watch that's out right now? There's only been an episode out. It's on Amazon. I forget what show it is that I really have been wanting to watch, but I can't. I'm trying to get a hold of my brother to do it. Whatever. I missed my niece's first birthday party this week. I had been sick this week, and yeah, a lot of other things. Fallout. Thank you. Yes, Fallout. I haven't seen the first episode of Fallout of season 2, and I love Fallout because for some reason it like logged me out of my brother's Amazon, even though I'm still on his Amazon for my shipments. It logged me out of his Amazon Prime, and so yeah, it's been a lot, and I'm also figuring out how to navigate my time, which you guys know I don't have that much of anyway. And since I've started seeing somebody, I have less time. And so figuring out like when to work and when to see him and when to see Grammy, and all good problems to have. But, you know, like Grammy and work, I'm not really willing to budge on. So all that. Anyway, so streamlabs.com/RoxyStryer, super chat in and just ask your questions AMA in the chat. I also got a big bug bite today that is itchy as hell. So if you see me continue to go like this, that is what I'm doing. I'm scratching my leg. All right, Sam, kicking us off. Are you struggling to make a top 10 TV shows of 2025 list? I watch more movies and TV shows. I've been struggling due to how good a year has been. I wonder if TV is the same or not. TV was phenomenal this year, and I am struggling with that. Movies, I feel bad because I've just missed so many things, and I'm going to the Critics' Choice Awards this year as a +1 with my friend Brad, and I haven't seen like any of the nominated movies, which I feel so lame about. But the TV shows, yeah, this top 10 list is such a big struggle this year for me. I mean, huge struggle. I put together like a preliminary top 10, and then every time I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to make a video. And then I'm like, I don't know that this is my top 10. So it seems like a really good year for movies and TV. You know what movie I watched last night? That because it was the second to last night of Hanukkah, and there's not that many Jewish movies, and I was like, I want to watch Cha Cha Real Smooth. I haven't watched it, so I had the guy that I'm seeing watch it with me. So good. I know that's not this year, but so good. Really enjoyed Cha Cha Real Smooth. For all of you guys who told me to watch it, you were right. I loved it. Sorry it took me so long to actually check it out. That's kind of lame of me. My bad. Matt says, what did you enjoy more this year? Stranger Things or Welcome to Derry? It's not fair because Stranger Things only had 4 episodes and Welcome to Derry had the whole season, but so far, Welcome to Derry. I loved Welcome to Derry, and I thought the first 4 episodes of Stranger Things was okay. Happy last night of Hanukkah, by the way. Sending Hanukkah feel goods. I lit my candles with Grammy tonight. I hadn't been able to do it for the last few nights because I had been under the weather and I didn't want to get her sick. But I finally was able to tonight. I took her to get her nails and her toes done. And then I went back to her place and we lit the candles. And it was so nice. You guys want to see how stinking cute she is? Let's see. She is beauty. She is grace. She is Miss United States. Come on. Us lighting our little menorah together. Can you guys see this? So cute. Precious angel. I feel like Hanukkah came and went this year. Okay. I'm curious, did Hal and Harper trigger your Cha-Cha Real Smooth watch? Is Hal and Harper the movie with Lily Reinhart? Or TV show with Lily Reinhart? I don't know. Which one's Hal and Harper? Definitely didn't trigger my Cha-Cha Real Smooth watch, so tell me more about that. Because I'm clearly missing it. Shout out to all of you guys watching live right now. ZB, Young Chazzy, David Horse, Matt Krugman. I feel like it's Krugman, and everybody keeps saying Krugman, but you tell me. Mike Joyce, Sam Red, John Bent, Pierre Young, reviewed by Nick, Lloyd Nance, Jesse Price, Christian Hardesty. Hal Harper is a Lily Reinhart show. It's created by the guy who did Cha-Cha Real Smooth. He stars in it. Solid cast. Oh. Yeah, the only reason I knew what that was, and I haven't watched it, but I heard interviews of Lily Reinhart talking about how hard it was for somebody to make it. Like, she didn't think it would be that difficult to get it made, and that it was. The Cha-Cha Real Smooth guy is so dope. I was like, wow, this guy is amazing. Maybe I should now watch Hal and Harper. Is it good? Ronan Punk says, Roxy, are you and Tara gonna react to Sarah Connor Chronicles next? I don't think so. There hasn't been any talks of that, but I don't know. I don't see, Greg hasn't said this to me, but I don't see our Terminator reactions performing that well. So usually if something doesn't perform that well, you don't sign on to the TV show version of it, which will perform even worse because of how long it's been since that show was on. But never say never. Christian is starting to say Krugman more to now. You're helping me big time. You're right. You got it. So it is Krugman. Krugman, like J. Krugman, not Krugman. It's Krugman. Say, let me know if it's like J. Krugman. Because you said you got it, but I said it two ways. Yeah, I hear Sarah Connor Chronicles is good. Yep. Okay. Krugman. Got it. All right. I'll tell him. J. Krugman. But I won't tell him the J. Crew part. By the way, I'm going to be on Christian's show tomorrow, and it's going up an hour later. I'm going to be with Roka because I'm leaving town on Tuesday for a couple of days, which I'll tell you guys about if you're curious. But I thought I was going to drive in the afternoon, and then my little Jewish ass was told that the 23rd is one of the busiest travel days of the year, and that if I wait till the afternoon to drive, the trip will take like 5 times longer. So I'm trying to leave in the morning. So that imprinted on Roxy in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Team Stryer, happy last night of Hanukkah. Thank you for that. It was a good Hanukkah this year, even though I was sick for half of it. I have some sick tips and thoughts as well if you guys are curious about it. RQMDSMD in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer says, hi, Roxy, just sending some last night of Hanukkah support. Hell yeah, Lloyd, and hell yeah, RQMDSMD for that last night of Hanukkah support. Appreciate you guys. You guys are the shit. Yes, a Roxy Roka show. Boston or vacation with your boyfriend. I am not going to Boston. I wanted to go to Boston for my niece's first birthday. Luckily, I didn't book that trip because I ended up being sick anyway. So I went, but I wanted to go there then. But she was going to go to Florida the next day, which she did end up doing, my niece and my brother and my sister-in-law. So it wasn't going to be long enough for me to go back anyway. And I was just there for Thanksgiving. And then the flights were like $1,200. And I was like, I'm not spending $1,200 to see my niece for one day, as much as I love her. So yeah, the flights were like egregious. And so the guy that I am seeing also was like, well, if you're sticking around, I'll stick around. And he is taking me on a little trip, which is really cool and exciting. And I've really never had a guy do that. One time I went on an overnight with a guy once. We were more like longtime friends though, but it was really, really sweet. And but this is the first time I'm like dating somebody that is taking me away for a few days. And I'm very excited about it. And yeah, I'm just really, really excited about it. I think that that's really thoughtful. And, you know, he easily could have gone home or spent it with somebody else, but I was going to be here. And he's kind of the fucking man. So that's cool. I think it's 4 nights. I'm a little nervous about being away from Grammy for that long, especially because I was just sick, so I didn't see her for 3 days. But I'm really, really excited to go. And it will be over Christmas, which he said absolutely not to get him a present, but I did anyway. But I got him something small. But, you know, I felt like there's no way I can have him take me on. Oh, I forgot to order. I wanted to order cards from Amazon because I don't think I have time to stop at the store tomorrow. And I need to get Christmas cards to write for Gisela and for him. Christmas cards off of Amazon. Let's see. Any that come tomorrow? Prime. Get it fast. Okay. No, these all come Tuesday. Tomorrow, 5 a.m. to... Oh, no, but that's on Amazon Fresh. No, I'm going to have to go to the store. I thought this was going to save me time and money, but it's going to cost more time and money. Unless I do Fresh. But how? Free delivery. How does Amazon Fresh work? You have to like... I think Amazon Fresh works where you have to... No, I'm going to have to go to the store. All right. Rox, just suck it up and go to the store. That's okay. Okay, I'll go to the store. Ugh, I really thought I was going to be able to do this. Today, the woman, you guys know Gisela, the woman I'm a conservator to, who I love. Today, I was at her place, and she was like, just so you know, it's very important to me that you write me a Christmas card. I said, okay, thanks for letting me know. I certainly shall. What is the Harry Potter box behind you? This is from when the Rejects did that charity show, the benefit for the wildfires, the multi-house con. We were gifted these. This is a Hermione. I don't know. It's kind of like blue. You guys can't really see. But it's a Harry Potter Thrill Joy Picks Hermione pop culture immortalized 30. Yeah, can you kind of see? A little bit? That's what it is. And it's just sitting here. I don't know really what to do with it. So that's where it's been. I put it on this desk because I thought my brother would want it but I think he had too much stuff in his suitcase. It's also sitting with it is this phone case that he ordered to my place that didn't fit his phone or mine. And this Hello Kitty air freshener that I acquired somehow but haven't used. So those are the things next to me. Would you and Steph do Amazing Race together? Steven, I don't think Steph would ever do that on account of so many reasons, but I would die to do that. It would be so fun. Biggest celebrity Christmas party you went to ever? I can't think of any celebrity Christmas parties. I mean, Maria Menounos and Kevin Undergaro every year threw Christmas parties that were really cool. I can't think of big celebrity Christmas parties I went to. I have a few friends who were just at somebody who's at Paris Hilton's and somebody who was at Seth MacFarlane's, which is supposed to be the biggest every year, and friends who always go to the Kardashian ones, but I've never gone to any of those. So, yeah, sorry to have a bit of a lame answer for you. Okay, let's see. I also think a lot of people don't invite me to Christmas stuff because I am a Jew. Last Blu-ray movie you watched? I haven't even pulled my Blu-ray player out in years. So it was probably one of the like 5 Blu-rays I have, which are Sex and the City 2, the movie, Crazy Stupid Love. Those are the Blu-rays that I have. I also have The King's Speech, which I've never watched. I have that on Blu-ray. And I have Dallas Buyers Club, which I've also never seen on Blu-ray. Or maybe I did see it, but I don't remember it. But I don't think I saw it in its entirety. Something like that. So, yeah. Interesting questions today. Love the AMA. Keep sending them in. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Feel free to super chat in as well with that Hanukkah feel good final night support, or just ask me a question. Oof, work on your physical media collection. I have no interest in having a physical media collection. None. I'm already rather a hoarder. I used to have 1,000,001 DVDs, and then we switched to Blu-ray, and I tossed them, which was probably stupid. I think I still have some of my old CDs. Yeah, I'm not a physical media girl. I know that people think that's stupid. Maybe it is. One day I'll probably be kicking myself. But I used to have all of the Friends. I think I still do. So I did a physical media collection in an apartment. I know. And like I already have like clothes and like clutter. I had a whole case of it, and that's how everything was. But then, yeah, I don't know. Sorry. I do have like a lot of stuff in boxes upstairs though, so you never know. There might be more than I think. But there also might be not more than I think. I don't even know where my Blu-ray player is right now if I was to think about it. I know I have one because my brother gifted it to me when I still lived in my college apartment. So I must have been 20. That's, yeah. Yeah. Vinyl, though, I want to work on my GPA but my GPA has a lot for me to go through before. Oh, my grandpa. My G-pa. Got it. Did you have any CW superhero shows on DVD? I still have Air on Flash box sets. No, that's cool. I didn't. Here are things that I wish I had. The Ali G show on Blu-ray, because I can't find that show anywhere. Lindsay, the Oprah Winfrey Network show. Can't find that shit anywhere now. John Matrix says, matzo soup or dumplings if could only eat one for the rest of your life. Do you mean matzo ball soup or dumpling soup, or matzo ball soup or dumplings? Here's the thing. I have dumplings way more often than I have matzo ball soup, but I could have a million things that weren't dumplings, like shumai. Are you counting that as a dumpling? Or like soup dumpling, are you counting those? Or like pot stickers? But there's no alternative for matzo ball soup. So that's Yeah, I know it's hard to get rid of your DVDs and Blu-rays. It can be challenging, but sometimes you just got to bite the bullet or keep them around and get rid of the cases. Having them all in cases is great. But a lot of my friends do, and I understand. Wow, I can't believe Legend of Tomorrow is the only one you finished. No, I certainly watched them all, except for Stargirl, which I did not watch. Did anybody watch it, and was it any good? All right, well, this is your guys' show, so you tell me what we are doing. Questions, comments, concerns. Streamlabs.com/RoxyStryer. Super chat in, or for one night only, AMA in the chat. Someone posted a YouTube link to all the Ali G shows on the Only Stupid Answers show you mentioned on. It was a YouTube link. I've seen the pilot on YouTube and it's so blurry. I wonder if it's the same thing. But Mike, DM me the link or something. I want to see. Have I watched any anime? Not really. I've seen the movie Spirited Away. I can't think of any anime shows that I watched. Do you guys know any? You guys have heard things that I have watched, but like, what animes have I seen? Almost none. Really nothing. Yet Dumplings has much more variety. And like so many things are dumplings. Dumplings are us. And there's also like, yeah, there's just so many kinds of dumplings. You can put anything in a dumpling. Matzo ball soup's just matzo ball soup. I don't think it's a fair question. It's not a fair fight. It's got a lot of follow-up questions that are required. All the wax from the menorah when I was burning it here with you guys on Wednesday. It's on the table and I'm playing with it. Also, shout out to the real ones who are up this late at night. I'm just a night owl gal. I'm not going to be here for that long, though, because I do need to work on packing and cleaning, and I'm running multiple loads of laundry right now, but I wanted to be here with you guys tonight for a little bit. Regardless, Leonard Kim in the streamlabs.com/RoxyStryer says Survivor 50 is coming up. Are you going to check it out? Did you ever check out this past season of Amazing Race with all the Big Brother players? Traders Season 6 is coming up, too. Have you checked that out yet? Asking the hard-hitting questions, I know. Thanks for the support, Leonard. Survivor 50, I don't think I'll watch because I haven't watched a season since my mom. But if I was ever going to start again, this feels like the time. So I don't know. When is it coming? I didn't watch Amazing Race. I also haven't seen that since I used to watch with my mom. But that one wasn't like her favorite show the way Survivor was. And Traders, I haven't checked that out yet. But I feel like with season 4, if I could just start with 4, then maybe I will. Because nobody shuts the fuck up about Traders. So I feel like I have to. Hold on. I feel like I'm going to. No, you can't say it and then. Sorry, I wanted to mute you guys, but then I thought it was going to jinx it. Dumplings would be good. Dumplings would be really good. I thought you watched Blue Eye Samurai. Nope. My phone says you can watch Lindsay on Amazon. What? Really? And Apple. Don't know if it's true. Thought I'd let you know in case it helps. I'll look. It wasn't anywhere for years. How am I? I am good, Dion. How are you? I'm doing well. I'm starting to recover. So I was on this really intense antibiotic for something, and that antibiotic made me like really sick, I guess. And apparently I was allergic to that antibiotic. So now I don't even know whether I had a cold or whether it was just that or two things at once. But I'm feeling better now. I appreciate you asking. Although I'm still so sneezy, but I think that's allergies because the weather change. Thank you for blessing me. Oh my God. Yawning. Yawn City. And it just posted Ali G playlist in the Discord. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I am a fan of Conan. I like Conan. How did my meeting go on the 17th? Not as well as I hoped, but still went well. The project that we were meeting about is not going to be something that I am a fit for, probably, unfortunately. However, the person I was meeting with has a lot of irons in the fire, and I really liked them, and so hopefully something down the line. Did I ever watch the OC? Yeah, I am obsessed with that show. Loved it. I haven't watched it since it was on, but loved it, except for Best Christmaka ever, or whatever the Christmaka episode is. I've seen a million times because it's one of the only, fun fact, it's one of the only episodes of TV I ever bought on iTunes. So it's still downloaded on my iTunes. It's one of the only things I own. So if I don't have anything before a flight, or I forgot to whatever and I don't have internet, it's on my computer always. How's everyone doing on a Sunday night? We're hanging in there. Excited for Stranger Things on Christmas Day. I'm going to be with the guy that I'm seeing, and he's never seen Stranger Things, so I kind of don't think I'll watch it unless he goes to sleep early, which he usually does. So we'll see how I do. Spoilers. Roxy, when the spoilers for it, when Rich was that the first time? It was the first time I saw you cry that much over a character in a show. Yeah, I was so sad. First time I ever cried over a death in a show was when G-Baby died in Hardball. That was the saddest ever. This kind of reminded me of that, but even sadder. Have you ever met him, Conan, randomly in LA? No. I've never even seen him somewhere, which I feel like at this point I've seen most people, like whether it was, especially comedians, whether it's at one of their shows or through a friend or at an event or something, but no. No, I have not. How come you're asking? Just curious? Are you a big Conan person? Greg Alba is a big Conan person. Big Conan person. Man of Tomorrow, James Gunn, Superman movie cast, Lars Eidinger as Brainiac. I didn't even... Oh, yeah, I did see this guy's image yesterday, and I saw the story, and I forgot to kind of look into it more to see if it was real, and I guess it is. First time Brainiac, very popular. Okay. I mean, he immediately gives kind of Brainiac vibes, but I have no idea who this is. Who is this actor? Is he an unknown? Lars Eidinger. Do you guys know him? Maybe I know him and I just don't know that I know him. You guys tell me. Okay. Clouds of Sills Maria. No idea what that is. Personal shopper. No, I don't know this guy. Huh. I could definitely see it based on his look, though. Have I seen Krampus or Gremlins? Gremlins I watched for The Real Rejects. So yes, Krampus, I don't think so. I've seen movies with Brainiac actor. I still have no clue who he is, despite looking up photos of his multiple products. That happens to me sometimes too. That's funny. Yeah, but Hardball was so good. So good. Are you going to watch / have you watched Taylor Swift TV doc? No. I did get it. It's not out yet, right? I did get screeners for it. I thought that it wasn't out yet, though. No, I haven't watched it. Should I? Let me know. Any cool tea flavors you've tried recently? I'm loving this one green tea that it's supposed to be like a metabolism boost green tea, but I just love the flavor because it's got cinnamon in it. Let's see if I can find it for you guys because I get a lot of my teas from this one brand that just seems to make the absolute best teas, called Republic of Tea. And their teas are pretty reasonably priced. And they don't use plastic in their bags. Okay, this is called Super Green Tea, Lean Green. And it's got Japanese matcha, green tea, cinnamon, and Garcinia Cambogia. And the flavor is so yummy. I don't do it because it's a metabolism boost, although that's cool, but it's yummy, yummy, yummy. So that would be the one that I'm really into right now. My family is doing okay. Thank you. I'm sad that I missed my niece's first birthday, but she seemed to have a great time. It was Miss Rachel themed, which is so cute. Just being both moved from Boston. Okay. Well, maybe one day. I'll be back on the Christian show tomorrow. Usually I'm on Tuesdays, but this week I'm going to be on Monday. Tea does sound good right now. I'm surprised I don't have any with me right now. And the second I finish the show, I'm going to go get some. Streamlabs.com / Roxy Stryer. Send in support for the last night of Hanukkah / the show in general, although it's an AMA, so I'm answering all your questions, regardless of if you're able to support financially or not. But who was able to support financially and always does, like a G, RQMDSMD. Roxy just sending in some more support for last show because Christmas. I'm assuming no Wednesday show this week. Have a great mini trip. Yes, I'm going to be there, so I don't think so. I'm thinking about not even bringing my computer and just bringing my phone, which would be crazy town, USA. But I'm thinking about it. Maybe I'll bring my computer. I don't know that I'm ballsy enough to not. Not that my laptop works half the time anyway, so that. But I appreciate the support regardless, and I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas. Do you guys need me to, when I say need, I mean want, whatever, to go live on Christmas? Do you guys have plans on Christmas? How's everybody feeling about Christmas? Okay. Curious on your take. Thank you for the super chat, Victor Lebbit 1293. Curious on your take on current state of anti-Semitism. Has it gotten better or worse? I guess my question would be better or worse since when? It's been real bad recently, and we know that for 1,000,001 reasons. I'm not really into the whataboutism, so I struggle because a lot of times when I talk about anti-Semitism, people are like, but what about? And it's like, okay, but I'm just talking about this right now. Those are all also issues, not totally related, but so I find that the whataboutism, especially when it comes to anti-Semitism, is very strong. But yeah, I mean, you can see, technically speaking, the amount of hate crimes towards Jews has gone up exponentially this year. And definitely it's highly alarming and concerning. And of course, we just had a massive mass shooting in Australia and also in Los Angeles. There was a house that was visibly Jewish home with decorations that was shot up, and every day there's a different story about Jews being gunned down for what they're wearing or their homes or being attacked in the streets, and super duper scary. So my thoughts on that are that it's fucking lame and sucks, and I think that people can claim all they want that, yeah, it's a fact that anti-Semitism is on the rise right now, and people who don't want to say that out loud, I think that there's a bigger issue going on with them. Thank you for asking. I guess that's kind of my best way to more casually answer that question without spending in multiple hours on it. I haven't seen Housemaid yet. I heard it's actually pretty decent. Which I was kind of surprised about, but I really like Amanda Seyfried, so that's cool. Have you seen any of Rob Reiner movies? I think I've seen most of Rob Reiner's movies. Princess Bride is one of my favorite movies of all time. Absolutely horrible what happened. Scary. And we heard that his son is pleading, I believe that we've heard that his son is pleading not guilty and taking an insanity plea. And I think this is going to just be an absolute nightmare for the surviving members of the family. Horrible. How far do you see the Patriots going in the playoffs? I just don't know. Because if you had asked me this at the beginning of the season, I would have said not going to the playoffs. So tonight's game was wild, but last week's game was really brutal. And tonight's game was almost brutal. Yeah, love the team. Really excited for the future. Don't know how far they could go. Don't know. Just telling you how far I'll go. I know everybody on this island, like that. Ash, where the fuck have you been? A new guy in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/RoxyStryer. Here's $1 per candle used during Hanukkah. If my math is right. Sorry, I haven't been here for a bit, but I hope stuff's good and stuff. Ash, I'm happy because when you're not here, I assume that you are doing well and chilling and living your life and happy and hanging out with your roommate a lot. How's it going for you? Give us updates. Appreciate you. Jacobin22 07. Do you have a type when it comes to dating, hobbies, age, etc.? I think it's a really good question because I've been asking myself a lot about this recently as I'm seeing somebody more seriously for the first time in a long time. And you're checking in with yourself, like, does this person have all the things that I'm looking for somebody long term, or is this a short term thing, or kind of what is this going to be? So I do think I have more of a type when it comes to personality than I do when it comes to physical appearance. And my type has drastically changed now than it was 5 years ago or even 10 years ago and what I'm looking for. So I guess, does that answer your question? Yes. John Matrix, do you think a reboot of Terminator can work? L'chaim. Yes, but my reaction to Dark Fate came out today, and I was on the struggle bus for that one. But I do think a reboot of Terminator could work because I think it's a cool concept. I'm not exactly sure how it would work. Like, would we get a new, just start completely over and have the same character names, or would we just take the concept of what happens in the future and sending back a Terminator, but it looks totally different? But I do think it is possible. Thank you for the questions, and thank you for the super chats and the Streamlabs, and for just the people who are here in general. Let's see what's going on with you guys in the chat. Oh, Ryan, that's cool. My sister-in-law's husband is Jewish. She just converted. We just lit the candles on the menorah. Hope you had a good Hanukkah. Thank you. I did have a good Hanukkah, even though I was a little under the weather. I know the Dark Fate comments are so whiny. It's crazy. I have a type, but it depends on... Oh, sorry. I forgot to take this down. On gender. Interesting. Terminator could be rebooted, essentially. Terminator, or Predator can. Oh, I haven't seen the Predator movies, though. So that's on me. Thank you to Victor and Jacob or Jacobin and John Matrix and Ash and RQMDSMD and Leonard Kim and Lloyd Nance for being our Streamlabs and Super Chatters of the day so far. I'm going to stick around for a little bit longer before I get out of here. In the meantime, in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer, Ash says, well, we went to India for her cousin's wedding, and my roommate stayed there an extra 2 weeks, so obviously she hates me and wants to leave me. Oh my God, Ash. She got back last Saturday and then had 3 24-hour shifts this week, so not actually much time together. Oh, that sucks. So what have you been busy with? Or do you just hate us and want to leave us? See what I did there? You rock, and I'm sure she just was excited to be able to stay there longer. Going back to the chat, your favorite Real Reject movie or TV reaction you've done so far? I'm not sure, but I did recently love Train to Busan. Oh, that movie is so good. I loved Society of the Snow. I loved Sisu. Movies that I probably never would have watched without Real Rejects. And then the Chucky reactions are my fave, obsessed. Have you seen Avatar Fire and Ash yet? Yes, really liked it. Is it out in theaters yet? I saw it a couple weeks ago, but I didn't see it when there was the Avengers Doomsday stuff. How crazy, those leaks leading to the actual thing. How are you guys feeling about the Chris Evans stuff? It's a lot of processing. You can't marvel. Yeah, Train to Busan does rule. It's so good. Really, really good. Well, I've already been here for 40 minutes. All right, I'm going to be here for 5 more minutes, and then I'm going to go. So in the last 5 minutes, streamlabs.com/RoxyStrider, super chat in, or just ask me your questions here, AMA. This has been a fun, nice, easy one to spend our Sunday nights together, and I'm grateful for you guys for spending with me. If I get another role, if you got another role, what genre would you want to play? Fantasy, horror, family? You were saying between those three? Horror. Any casting news on the horizon for you? Good question. A couple balls in the air right now, but nothing that's close enough to landing for me to be like, this is the thing. But some stuff. So feeling good about the next year, but definitely needs something to be signed, sealed, delivered. Favorite Christmas movie? Probably It's a Wonderful Life, but also Love Actually. I haven't seen the third Knives Out movie yet, so I can't rank that. Right now it goes 1 and then 2. Luke Smith, BRFC. What TV shows are you looking forward to in 2026? The second season of the majority of my shows, or the third season. Is there going to be another Severance? Because that. Silo? Because that. Pluribus isn't even done yet. I'm looking forward to the next season of that. You may have mentioned it, but do you like I Love LA? I don't hate it, but my bar is low and I want 30 comedies like and just like that. I love LA. I think it's so great. I love the show. I think it's so much fun. Really, really love it. Least favorite holiday movie? I saw a movie with Amelia Clark that I thought was super lame. What was it? Last Christmas or something? I was like, that wasn't that good. That's not fair. That is my least favorite, but I just remember being like, that was a dud. Comedy. It wasn't a dud. It was just not. It was lackluster. Or a comedy, you would be the main character, but in horror, what would you play? Monster or human? You got to show the face when they're coming up so that people recognize you. But monster, baby. Faux show. I think I have really crazy eyes when I want to, so I think I would make an excellent monster in something. I thought it was a really nice one. Oh, was it? I mean, I don't remember it that well. I just think that I thought that it was not, but I could be wrong. I don't have that much. It was so nothing. Yeah, Ash, that's kind of what I remember being like, that was super lackluster. Geeky Gal, sending love, still thinking about Heated Rivalry, episode 5. Heated Rivalry, episode 5. All of them. I can't believe Greg and John are watching For Real Rejects, and I can't believe how well that video is doing. Let's go. So fun. Yeah. Woo. Hot. Show is hot. Ryan Saldana in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/RoxyStrider. Hope you're feeling better. Been a while. Yes, it has. Happy Honda Days /Toyotathon /Lexus December to remember. We should make a jingle right now, right here, right now. Happy all of that to you as well, Ryan. You rock. We also, in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/RoxyStrider. That's my name. Don't wear it out, but feel free to if you would like. Ash says, I do see what you did there. Good one. I've had work. I took my vacation all in late November for the wedding. So now I'm covering the whole team as everyone goes on their Christmas vacations. Jeez, Ash, brutal. Alone in the office most days. That's tough. That's tough. Sorry. You still roll. So at least you have that. Some people don't roll, and you do. Hopefully that helps. But returning our new show, are you excited in 2026? I feel like I just answered a lot. There's so many. Wow, it's looking like there's bald spots, but I don't think I really have them. I just think it's the way my hair is parted since I worked out and whatever. Let's see. 2026 shows. We'll see which ones of these. Oh, and also Shrinking coming back in January. I'm really excited about. Let's see what else is coming back. This is a Deadline article. Oh, sometimes you just list way too many shows, and it's like, no, just list the hits. Nope, I can't look through this Deadline. It's giving every show. 20 best upcoming TV shows 2026. There we go. Thank you, IMDb. The Boys. Yep. Shrinking. Yep. House of the Dragon. Yep. The Bear. Yep. Shogun. That's crazy. I don't know whether to be excited or not. even though it was my favorite. I'm really excited for Only Murders in the Building because I want to see them go to London. The Bear, always. Wonder Man, how's it going to be? Super curious. Daredevil Born Again, better rock my world. What are they doing with Ted Lasso? What's the deal? The morning show, it ended so wild. I'm so excited for that. The Last of Us, certainly. Severance, duh. Is it coming next year? Whatever this sequel of Beef is going to be, curious. Some of that. Haven't mentioned Lanterns. That's crazy. Thanks, Sam. Definitely that. Yeah, the Enya isn't here, but I just know that it's Saldana, so got you. Roxy, I have a friend who played a pregnant woman giving birth in a scene in this series. She said she crashed course by watching birth scenes, birth vlogs. Roxy would be at a birth scene. Oh my god, that'd be so difficult. But like, yeah, of course you have to prepare for it. Tacos or burritos, depends from where, but tacos generally. But Anna's Taqueria in Boston has the best burrito ever, and then burrito. Hacks final season. Yes, so excited. Love Hacks. Okay. What else is going on with you guys? Let's get out of here soon. So I'm going to say goodbye. I was with you longer than I thought I would, but listen, it was a good time. So sometimes you just got to overstay your welcome. Is that the lesson? Probably not. No, Boston has no Mexican food. It actually has the worst Mexican food. I've never had a good taco in Boston ever. There just happens to be one place called Anna's Taqueria that has the best burrito ever. There's like probably 5 locations, and it is so good. And I crave it. And when I go home, I always get it. And if you're ever in Boston, Anna's Taqueria, it's a must. Yeah. Clusterfucky, did we achieve that? I think so, Sam. I definitely think so. Shout out to everybody who watched live. Dion and David and Sam and Ash, Horror of One, Leonard Kim, Jimmy, Steve, Ryan, Marcel, Geeky Gal, John, RQMDSMD, Ronan, all of the people. You guys rock. Chris Nasty. Everybody. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the questions. Thanks for the support. And thanks for ending Hanukkah right with me. I will see you guys, if not on Wednesday, because I think I'm probably not going to be here Christmas unless you guys really need me. But then tomorrow on Christian Show, all week on Real Rejects. We did I think a pre-tape for Friday for DJ show, and then Sunday back here. All right. Much love, friends. Stay safe, stay sane. Put down the toilet seat and lid. We don't want those buffoons. Don't trend with the Holocaust. Justice for all of the people who have lost their lives due to excessive force. My body, my choice. Wherever you are on the rainbow, we love you. We stand with the women of Iran, some of the bravest women we've ever seen. And golden sparkles for the sad one himself, Clement Caesar. Yeah, Brandy, you do always be coming in late because we leaving. But special shout out to you just for being there. Much love. See you guys soon. Okay. Later.